I started doing Tai Chi in 1982. A friend where I was working, I took this new job and he was a Tai Chi guy and I didn't know that, but I had this bad knee from a basketball injury. And he said, well, if you want to keep your knee strong, you should learn Tai Chi. And I'm like, what's Tai Chi? Because I loved Bruce Lee, but I never heard of Tai Chi. And so he showed me a few things, and it's all like this. It's all bent knee. Everything you do in Tai Chi is with your knees bent because you want to bypass your knees and drop your weight into your feet. So you have to, there's a few elements to do that. You have to stand suspended from above. So if you guys just place your fingers on your ears and on the highest point of your ear, and then go straight up to the top of your head and find that point right there. If you grabbed a few, do you have a few hairs? I still have a few. And if you lift your head up off your head from that point. So I'll show you how we mostly stand. A lot of us stand like this, our chin forward, so this is suspended from above. And see, I can now relax my shoulders, I can drop my weight, and the next thing is this pelvic, you can let go of your hair now. So the idea is to find that spot and imagine that you're being lifted from above. But there's not supposed to be a real muscular action, but I find there has to be. If my chin's out here, I have to bring it, that's a muscular action, right? And then you stand like that and you relax your shoulders and you relax your chest. Would you like to try that? Would you like to stand up with me? You see I'm standing my own shoulder width apart, and you see my toes are turned a little bit inward, like that. Yeah, a little bit pigeon-toed.
Are your knees a little bent?
A little bit bent in the knees. And now look at my pelvis. The pelvis can rock here, right? So if I hold my shirt against my back and I show you this, like this, I could put if I was against the wall, I could put a basketball in here. So I'm gonna push my pelvis forward, and you see how my back flattens out here now? Right? That was visible, right? Okay, so that's what you're looking for. So that's a spine, they call it plumb erect. Suspended from above, pelvic tilt, and the spine is straight, right? So when you're standing like this and relaxing and breathing into your belly, you're already moving your chi. It's already being stimulated. It's being awakened. But you're tilting your head here. See, I'm making corrections in class all the time. And can you relax your arm? Yeah.
What's that?
Your arm, yeah, yeah. Okay? Are you holding yourself up? Your pelvis is pushed forward. You're suspended from above. Now raise your arms up like you're holding a beach ball. Okay? Now imagine there's a marble. I'm using a finger to demonstrate. A marble between each of your fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Not so intense, right? Just gently open them. And you have to close your thumb down on a marble. Okay? And now take some nice slow breaths. Your tongue lives on the roof of your mouth, right behind your front teeth, the tip of your tongue behind your front teeth. And your eyes are looking straight ahead at eye height. And just take some breaths. So normally in my classes, I would do this one for 30 seconds, I would do this one for 30 seconds, and you build up every week, adding 30 seconds, until you can stand there 5 minutes like this and 5 minutes like this, right? So it's a powerful building, but you have to be doing it every day to add those 30 seconds. And most people go home after the class and they watch TV. They're not, you know what I mean? It's hard to get my students to go home and practice this, but it's such a great practice. Okay, so you can sit, I'll talk a little more. I just wanted to show you that posture, and it's a fabulous meditation, and I encourage you all to take a look at that meditation. So I first learned the short form, 108 postures, and then I switched to 150 postures, because with 150 postures, see, in Tai Chi, it's neutralize, seize, and attack in every posture. The one that I'm doing is Yang, Tai Chi Chuan Yang style. And Yang was this little kid who pretended he was blind because he was orphaned. And the Chen family took him in, the Chuan family, Tai Chi Chuan, They took him in because he was blind and he needed somebody to care for him. And so he's watching them all the time because he wasn't blind, right? And then he would go out in the woods and he'd start practicing what he had been watching. And one day they caught him. Little bugger, right? And the only way in those days, if you're being challenged in a Tai Chi circle, in a martial arts circle, you have to challenge them to a fight to defend yourself. And so he did, and he beat them up. So the trick is that he wasn't doing it exactly like they were doing. He was thinking about fighting. And he was using all the movements that they were using and modifying them to if he was in a fight situation. And his ideas became a separate Tai Chi system. So Tai Chi Chuan Yang style. Tai Chi martial art started somewhere in the 17th century, making it roughly 300 to 400 years old as a distinct practice. Specific roots are in the 1600s, philosophical foundations linked to Taoist concepts from the I Ching that dated back over 3,000 years. And it's widely used to improve balance, posture, mobility, to relieve chronic pain, which has been fantastic in my life, reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, support cardiac rehabilitation, and lower blood pressure. So the Yang style was developed in the 19th century. It's not nearly as old. And the I Ching is about balance and flow. So just to show you quickly this flow concept, you're not going to get it in Qigong, because Qigong would be like, I'm going to do this posture, I'll get you doing this later. And you just repeat it over and over, right? So time with your breathing, inhale up, exhale down. But Tai Chi is every posture flows into the next. Okay, so from here, I'll count out loud so you can see the breakdown in the postures, how this all comes together. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and ending 2, 3, 4. That's the first section. It's 23 postures, the first section of the Tai Chi form. In the second section, there's a whole lot more postures, but you're going to repeat a bunch from the first section. And in the third section, there's a whole bunch more postures, but you're going to repeat from the first and from the second. So the repetition makes it less daunting, right, to learn 150. And why you need 150? Because that amount of circulating my chi with every movement is enough. Like chi, if you think of it as the waves, the wind blowing the waves, the chi is the wind blowing your blood and increasing your circulation. And the energy of chi going across your bones is like having your bones tempered. So it's all done relaxed, calm and relaxed. So your muscles are not like a weightlifter. Tighten up those muscles, man. Yeah. You know, in Tai Chi, it's loosen the muscles. I want to use minimum amount of effort in the movement that I'm doing. I don't need to force anything. It's all very calm. Because if somebody's coming at me and I'm tight, he's going to come at me and I'm going to get hit, bam, you know. But if I'm soft and he comes at me, I just like, yeah, you fall on the floor and I'm not even here. Right? So it's deflecting. They say you can move 4,000 pounds with 4 ounces of energy. So you're coming at me, you're really mad, you're coming at me, you're going to hit me, and I just block your arm and grab your shoulder and keep your momentum. Because I was here and you think you're hitting me here, but I took my weight onto my back foot. Now you're reaching for me and you're off balance, and I can just grab your wrist and pull you and drop you down, and I can run away. Great defense is running away. Because why do you want to fight? You know, why do you want to cause harm? We live together, we're unity, we're one piecing person, we're one being, we're one God. We're all part of this one thing. Why would I want to cause that person harm? But he's acting out of character, and his behavior is mental. He's got something going on in his life that has made him or her, whatever, you know, makes them crazy. So I'm not going to like punish him for it, but I'm not going to let him hurt me. So it's a beautiful art, right? Okay. So temper the bones, and then when you're like 80 and you fall down on the ice and you land on your hip, it doesn't break. Because 80-year-olds go to the hospital and they die from all the infectious diseases in the hospital. They don't die from the broken hip, right? So just don't go there. Right? Don't break the hip, right? Stay flexible, live your own life till you're like T.T. Leong, who brought this system to the West. He landed in Boston, spent some time in Boston, and then built a home for himself in St. Cloud, Minnesota, which is only an 8-hour drive south of here. And so that's where my teachers went. 13 black belts from Tiger Claw School would go there for 2-3 weeks of holidays at a time. They trained for 12 hours a day because they could. And they learned his entire system in 2 years. His students had been with him for 25 years, coming, you know, once a week, living in the vicinity, and Mickey Mousing their exercise. Finally getting really good at something, and then he calls them the master, and he says to my friends, "You're masters too?" And his previous, "No way, they can't be masters, they've only been here for 2 years." Well, he should have said, "Yeah, but they learned the whole system, and they do it just as well as you do." But he did not make them masters. So this is like human, you know, emotional, whatever, you know. Yeah, crybabies. So my teacher studied with another guy and became a master of Chen style, and then added the best stuff in Chen to this Tai Chi form, Yang style. Okay, so do you want to do some more? Okay, so can you interlace your fingers? And interlace your fingers and let them rest. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bend our knees a little bit. And now are we suspended from above? Have we pushed? Yeah. Have we pushed our pelvic forward? Okay. So you don't push it hard forward all the way. You push it forward and then let it relax down a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to inhale as we rise up, and our hands come up to our throat. And then the hands turn up to your throat. Then the hands turn, and we go up on our tippy toes.
All over the place.
As much as you can. Like I get off balance too. It's okay. And then come back down. This is your exhale. So from the belly button to the throat is your knees straightening. And then you turn and you go up on your tippy toes, and you try to go all in time. So there's a thing called body moves as a single unit. So if your hands are moving, another body part should be moving. So knees are moving now, ankles are moving now, ankles are coming down. So we don't just go burst up on our ankles and burst down. We try to time it so that everything begins and ends together. It's like drawing silk out of a cocoon. If you make a sudden movement, the cord snaps, and you have to start all over. So you want this nice flow, all happening together. Inhale up. Exhale down. Don't force it, and don't raise your shoulders. When you're going up, your shoulders stay down. You don't want your shoulders to become earmuffs. And I had to stop. I didn't get up on my toes. Did you see that? Okay, how's that feel? Yeah, open you up a little bit. There's another one that'll open you up even more if we can spread out a little more. Let your arms be down, and you got your legs spread so that you're steady and you're strong in your stance. And so now just use your waist. Don't use your arms, but you see how your arms swing? If you just relax your arms, just relax them and let them swing naturally at your side, and then turn your waist faster and get some centrifugal force into your arms. And one of them wraps behind you and bounces off your kidneys, and one of them wraps around your waist in the front. It all comes from the waist. So this is called slap kidneys, and it's a great way to loosen up. Okay, how's that feel?
Oh, good.
You feel that across here, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so let's do another one. I'm just going to take you to a really simple one. If you put your back foot down at a 45-degree angle to the room, and your forward foot at a 90-degree angle to the room.
Should we mirror you or?
Yeah, mirror. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now rock onto your forward foot and come off the back heel. Now look at my hips. I'm bringing my hips over top of the leg that my weight is on. So I'm still standing suspended from above. You don't want to lean into this. You want to stay nice and straight in your spine. And then take your weight back again and lift up the toe. And forward, lift up the heel. And back, lift up the toe. So now we're going to inhale forward. Exhale. I'm just resting my hand to show the inhale. Exhale back. Yeah, hands are just resting. In fact, you can round your hands like that. Now, bring this foot back and put the other one forward. So this one's at 45, the back leg. And then do the same thing. Just round your arms, inhale forward, come off the heel. Exhale back, lift the toe. Inhale. This is the simplest Qigong movement I know. And when it was taught to me, he didn't talk about suspended from above. He didn't talk about pelvic tilt. He didn't talk about rounding your arms, because Qi doesn't flow so well through a 90-degree angle. It likes corners. It doesn't like corners. It likes roundedness, right? So we're rounding our arms. And now I'm going to close my fingers and thumb so that they're round as well, right? And that draws more, close your thumbs down, and that draws more energy into your hands as you're moving. Relaxed hands don't attract the energy as much as rounding them and having a little tension in the hands. Okay, now imagine the same movement. I'm going to demonstrate with a step. So I'm going to start with my heels together. I'm going to step to 90 degrees with my forward foot, and then come onto that foot and raise the back heel and drop all your weight into this leg. And then push it back and drop all your legs. See how my hip swung over? All my weight now in here. And so now I'm going to come forward and back, and I'm going to pick up my forward toe and turn it to 45 and put it down without taking my weight forward. It goes down, my weight doesn't go with it. Weight is still on the back leg. And then I bring the weight, and then I pick up that foot and I step. See, all my weight is sitting here. I can do anything I want with this foot because I'm weighted right here. I put it down at 90, okay, with weight, with space between your heels. You're now on a tightrope. So the problem with a tightrope is you're easily toppled. Bring your weight forward and take it back. And turn this foot to 90, to 45, and put it down without putting weight in it. And then bring the weight into it. And step. So this walk alone will change your life. It's called Tai Chi walk. Can we all move to the back of the room a little bit? So heels together to start. Sink onto your right leg. See that? I dropped all my weight into my right leg so that I can pick up my left foot and step it forward and put the toe down empty. Then I bring the weight across, come off the back heel, exhale as I go back, pick up my toe, turn to 45, put the toe down empty, bring my weight forward, inhaling, and exhale as I step to 90. Inhale forward, come off the back heel, exhale back, pick up the toe, turn to 45, put it down, shift the weight forward, inhaling, exhale as I step, inhale forward, exhale back, pick up the toe and pivot, put it down, inhale forward, just take the step, exhaling. So you see the step has to be slow because it has to last for the duration of your exhale. So here I am, I'm inhaling forward, exhaling as I step, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Pick up the toe and pivot, inhale forward, exhale back, step. Inhale forward, exhale back. Pivot, drop the toe, inhale forward, exhale as you step, inhale forward, exhale back. Pivot the front toe, put it down empty, put the weight into it, inhale, exhale, step. So everything in Tai Chi is about the forward foot being at 90 and the back foot being at 45. So somebody comes to me, and if they push me this way, I can just put my weight in either foot. If I'm here like this, and I'm just gone, right?
Yeah.
So it's about staying off the tightrope. If this is the line I'm looking at, I'm gonna put this foot at 45 and make sure I'm on the other side of the line with my other foot, and I'm stable. And just a little story, I was teaching at the University of Winnipeg, and I think she was an administrator because she was a little bit elderly to be a teacher, but maybe, I don't know. Anyway, she was one of the students, and we'd only been teaching maybe 8-9 classes so far, and she had a situation she shared with us the next class. She was walking down, because U of W is downtown, and it's not a nice neighborhood, right? There's a lot of seedy people in that neighborhood. So she's walking down Ellis Avenue towards Isabel, and there's a very seedy, so she didn't trust this guy. She knew something was going to happen, and so she got into just this little adjustment from walking like this, like we normally walk, to walking like this and sharing her weight and keeping very cognizant of her balance and where she was in space and time and where that guy was. And sure enough, he made this fake stumble and stumbled into her. But instead of letting him push her, she got her hands in there, she received him, and just see that push from the back leg, boom. Not a lot of arm action. It's all coming from the foot. And he went off balance, tumbled into oncoming traffic on the street. He didn't get hit, but he blamed her. He was mad at her, that she had done something awful. But he's the one, right, that instigated this situation. She just defended herself. The same thing happened a lot to Bruce Lee through his career. People would come, big monstrous guys would come at him and say, "You're nothing, you got little puny man, I will." Andre the Giant, he had a situation with Andre the Giant on Johnny Carson. And Andre walked up, "You're just a puny man." He grabbed his chair and lifted him up in the air by the chair. And Bruce Lee just touched him a couple nerve points in here and said, "Put me down, touch those." And Andre had no choice, because big people, their nerves are out on the surface, so Bruce Lee said. And he had no defense against that little touch. He lost all control of his own hand. And Andre was blown away. And he sat down with a completely different attitude and talked to him. Another situation where Bruce Lee was on with Clint Eastwood. And Clint Eastwood, I didn't think he was an arrogant person, but he learned a lesson that day. He said, "You're just an actor doing all these kung fu moves that are choreographed, that are camera angles and everything that makes it look great." And Bruce Lee said, "Yeah, but it came from my training. oh, you don't know anything about real violence. You know, you're just an actor. And Bruce Lee said, no, I came from violence. I trained for 30 years. I fought big men, little men, and I fought where I could have gotten seriously damaged, and I did it without seriously damaging the people who were being arrogant and rude to me. And just then, or somewhere around there, Clint Eastwood's bodyguard, who was in the back room, came out because he didn't like the way Bruce was talking to Clint Eastwood. And he made a decision, and he put his arms on Bruce Lee to restrain him. And Bruce Lee took 2 seconds to completely disable this guy and put him on the ground. And then the security staff came out and took that guy away. And Bruce Lee and Clint Eastwood had a real conversation after that and gained each other's respect as actors, as athletes, because Clint Eastwood was just a pretend cowboy. He wasn't, he was
talking about himself. What he was saying
right? His image was super tough, but it was an image. Bruce Lee actually was super tough, and he proved it in 2 seconds. So that's not Tai Chi, that's Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, which is a whole nother system, and it's a hard style, right? Punching and kicking, right? And Tai Chi is more about pushing and being pushed. And in Tai Chi, there's an art of losing. There's a thing we call willow. Can you come and stand when you're with me? So stand the way I showed you, and I'll stand opposite to you. This foot at 90. Yes. And now push my one shoulder at a time. Okay, push the other shoulder. Okay, push my hip. Right? And I keep so you saw that, right? So like a willow bends in the wind. The oak tree takes the wind until it snaps, right? It just stands there rigid and strong. The willow, let it blow, oh, holy cow. So my teacher took me to the States to see the people that he trained with, and he started doing willow with their other guy who was at the same level of accomplishment in the art form. And there were moments where my teacher or the other guy, they leaned so far backward, their head almost hit the floor behind them, and they came around and circled back up and pushed the other guy. And they're doing this back and forth like, holy cow, just swinging and swaying, and unbelievable thing to watch. And then there was another thing they did called receiving energy. And now push on me, okay? And I'm gonna take that into my back foot. Push as hard as you can, push. There we go, and I'm gonna take that into my back. And then all of a sudden, my teacher exploded and just went like this. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Was there any up action?
A little bit, yeah.
Little up action. So come again, we'll do it in slow motion. So the up comes, yeah.
Because
see?
You saw my foot even.
So it took him up off, his balance is gone, and then just a little extra push with my hands, and I could have sent him into that room because I loaded my back leg, loaded with all of the push he was giving me, and then just let that release, right? We are springs, we are coiled springs. This one is a big movement, and it's a fun movement. So again, we're gonna move our arms to the side, right? So don't be where you can hit anybody. And we're gonna stand a little extra wide. You see that? Okay, but your toes are still turned inward. Your knees are bent. Your pelvis is forward. So now we're gonna put our hands like fingers closed, and the fingertips are kind of at shoulder height. And your elbows can swing behind you if needed. Okay, so now bend your knees and drop a couple inches. Now, you're suspended from above, right? So we're gonna inhale and rise, exhale and sink until our wrists cross. Inhale, the palms facing you back up to eye height, turn the palms and drop them down. So inside your body, because there's nothing to protect out here. If there's a weapon or a fist coming out here, it's gonna miss you. But here is where we wanna protect our organs, right? So inhale up. Exhale down, bending the knees all the way. Inhale up, keep suspended from above, keep breathing gently, keep your pelvis forward. The weight is equal on both feet, and we're dropping down right between our legs, not shifting from side to side. Exhaling down, inhale up. Close your hands. close your hands. Close them. Yeah. Put some energy in those fingers so that the chi goes right to the tip of the finger. So this can be done sitting as we have Carla? Carla? Beautiful. Thank you for doing it. It's just more powerful when you involve your legs.
Never to breathe with diaphragm.
Yeah. Inhaling up, exhaling down, and looking straight ahead. Your eyes looking straight ahead helps you maintain suspended from above. Now imagine we've done 20 of these. That's 19, we'll do one more. Now sink and stop and hold. And hold. Okay, so how's that feel in your legs? Oof. Yeah, it's a bit of work. Okay, we'll just do a few seconds, not too much, to strain it too much.
Feel the boots.
So yeah, right? So that posture is called pick up a mountain. Tai Chi is a lot to learn, and if you'd like to, I can show you a couple things in Tai Chi as well. Would you like to do that?
It's nice to kind of know the difference.
Okay.
Feel the difference.
So let's stand up again. See how my palms are facing behind me? I'm narrow that a bit. My own shoulder width apart, and toes are turned in, knees are bent, pelvis is forward, suspended from above. So imagining that this is like rolling over a log. If your hands go up in front of you with your fingers dangling, here's the log, and you're gonna roll over the log, get your hands away from the log, and then put them down at your waist, and then sink. So do that again. 1, elbows drop down. 2, hands straighten. 3, come to your shoulders. 4, drop them down to your waist, and then sink. And see Tai Chi elbow. Tai Chi elbow, just like he's doing here. It's like somebody put a string on your elbow and pulled them straight out to the side. And the wrists, everything is relaxed and dangling, okay? So we got to that point. The next thing you want to do is, it's called ward off. See, my hands are facing each other, palms facing each other, and my foot is up at 90 degrees to the wall. Then I'm going to come forward onto that foot, and I'm going to come off the back heel and step, putting my heel where my toe was. Now, this foot is at 90, and I'm going to pick it up and turn to 45. I'm going to brush my palms and drop that hand, holding this hand up right across my body, palm facing me. And then I'm going to turn my hips and chest, but leave that arm directly in front of you, because that arm is protecting all of my organs. Anything that comes at me has to get past this arm first. Now he's going to try and hit me in the chest. Move. No, you got it. That was fun. The wrists stay together.
Okay. I did fencing in university.
Yeah, that was good.
So it was
the wrists stay together, and without pressure, you just feel like you can stick to that guy's wrist.
So how much pressure do I put in?
None.
None. Okay.
You're resisting. Yeah. Now turn your waist away from me. There. See, I can't hit you. Now come back. Stay with me. Come back to me and strike me.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now don't lean. Stay straight up and down, and move your weight across your hips. Okay. So just hold. So the idea is, you're trying to strike right in the center of her chest. You got to take your weight onto your back leg and then turn your waist, and she misses.
Oh, I see. And I go this
Okay,
way.
but you don't keep reaching because you already missed. So she's going to now come to strike you, nice and slow, nice and easy, and strike you in the chest. And you stay upright, nice and tall and straight, but you put your weight into that foot and then turn your waist. Yeah. See? So she misses. So the idea is to stay in this circling formation, working together to learn to be soft and controlling your opponent's arm so that they cannot hit you, right? I let him come right close to my chest because I know he's not going to hit me. I just keep rotating. Okay, but it's all about staying in control of your own body. You don't want to go like this and lose. You got your balance gone. You're not upright. You're not suspended from above. You want to stay straight up and down. So you're still really tense.
Okay.
And that relaxed a lot more.
All right.
Yeah. Turn your waist. Yeah. I turn my waist, I bring my waist back. I turn my waist, I bring my waist back. Okay? So you're getting a sense of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I had these guys, like everything was push on my arm. Everything was push hard. Everything was like, I'm resisting, and I'm going to let you come here. But I'm not. Okay, now I'm going to soften. See the difference? So learning to be soft in the form too, right? So when I go like this, I want to be so totally relaxed. I'm using the minimal amount of energy to make this movement happen. I don't need a ton of force. I'm here to let chi flow. When I tighten up, chi can't flow. Okay? So let's take what we learned already and do some more. Shoulder width apart, and we just did the rolling over the log thing, right? And then we turn this way, and all the weight is in my left leg now. I drop my forward toe, and I put my weight into my right leg. Then I come off the left heel, and I've committed all my weight into this hip. And now I step, and I'm reaching out a little bit with my left arm. And then as I shift my weight forward, my left arm comes up, my fingertips are pointing at it. So now pick up that right toe and turn and brush the palm and lower your right arm and keep your left arm up right across your chest. Now we're going to turn here and the palms face each other. Then we're going to come off that right heel and put all the weight in the left foot. And see where my toe is? I'm going to put my heel down. Yeah. And then as I move forward onto that foot, I raise my right arm up into ward off. Okay. This hand is pointing at left hand is now pointing at the fingers of the right. And then I'm going to pick up my back toe and pivot. And see how I don't let my arm move? It stays in front of me even though my hips and chest are turning to face that wall. See, so now I come at him like this, and he's got his protection in place. And did we pivot the back foot? Yes, we did. Okay, so now this is called roll back. I roll, and I raise this hand, palm facing me, the other hand. The other hand is up. No, you're good. Yeah, okay, and then bring it back to the front. And now sink onto your back legs. Look how low I'm going. Okay, and then turn the other way. And if somebody's grabbing your wrist, you crank your wrist up like this and they lose their grip. So I'm going to turn and crank my hand to palm up. Okay, then I'm going to swing this arm and bring it back to the front and place it on the heels of my hand.
I was noticing there is a difference between the Qigong and the Tai Chi.
Yes.
When you teach, are you teaching the Qigong?
Both.
Is one, I found the Qigong to be a little bit easier.
More accessible.
More accessible, that's the way.
Absolutely. So to add to that, they're cousins, right? They're related, and they're both part of traditional Chinese medicine. So traditional Chinese medicine, with all its acupuncture and herbalism, it includes Tai Chi. So my teacher's teacher, T.T. Liang, was in mainland China. He was a customs officer in a very corrupt government, and he said he was master of the 5 vices. So what are we talking vices? We're talking booze and opium probably. We're talking prostitutes. We're talking restaurant food. We're, just name these awful things that he was a master of, because he had crazy amounts of money. And he went to this doctor and they said, wow, Mr. Liang, you've got 2 years to live. And we really can't do anything about it. You've poisoned yourself so badly. Well, what can I do? He said, study Tai Chi. So he had the money. Instead of spending it on all these awful things, he became master of the 5 excellences. Tai Chi, chess, calligraphy, painting, and music. What a turnaround, right? So he wasn't even 40 yet when he was told 2 years to live. Guess what age he was when he died?
His 90s probably.
He was 102. And he, in his 90s, had to uproot himself and move to California because his granddaughter didn't have a grip on life. And he went there to care for her. In his 90s, right? I mean, she must have been 50 by then too. And he had to go over there and take care of her because she couldn't handle California life. You know, it's just an amazing art form that gives you so much strength, stability, balance. And the balance is the first thing we lose as old people. Like, can you stand up and put your shoe on? And right?
I'm not gonna try.
I'll show you one more. Come up, one more posture. Okay, so this is called Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Okay, and this is the most difficult posture I could ever show. Okay, so your heels are together at 45-degree angle out from each other.
First position.
First position. It's called Wu Chi. So we're suspended from above, pelvic tilt, tongue on the roof of your mouth, eyes looking forward, shoulders relaxed, breathing into the tummy. Wu Chi stance. Now I'm going to sink onto my right leg. You can sink onto your left and be mirror image to me. Okay, so this leg is bent, and I'm going to lift this knee up parallel to the floor. Okay, and then this leg is the hand that goes up between my eyes, and the other hand is Tai Chi elbow. Okay, so can you get that knee higher? It's okay. Put it where you can. Okay, so right between your eyes, touching your nose with your thumb. Don't look at your hand, look past it. You're awesome. You're yoga, right? Do you want to try it on the other leg? Sorry, I was excited by how well you were doing and lost my gear, fell over.